Welcome to the Youthful Kitchen Cultivators by the Meal Prep Artists. Hey everybody, it's summertime. I hope you are all enjoying it as much as I am. Today we are making flat pan sushi. So sushi in a pan, and it's so easy. All you need is a cookie sheet and some day-old rice. If this is your first time joining us, let me tell you my why. I have always loved working in the food industry as a server, bartender in the restaurant business. Growing up on a large farm in the Midwest has given me inspiration to help others learn how to eat wisely and how to spend their money sensibly on food. We also use ingredients that are very inexpensive, and most of the time you have them right in your cupboard. I find it most important to teach the youth how to grow their own food and bring it straight from the garden right to the table. Join us on our video podcast as we learn to make healthier choices with our food and be able to make food that is delicious in such little time. Here is your list of ingredients. Now you can choose which ones you like or don't like or want to swap for something else. So make sure you're using some short grain, Japanese rice, sushi rice, rice vinegar, NORI sheets of seaweed, so the little seaweed sheets, any kind of fish like tuna, salmon, any other type of sushi grade fishes that you are interested in eating. For the vegetables, we want to get maybe like cucumber, avocado, carrots. Some of those are common. You can get creative. And let's see. I used shrimp, so you can try some shrimp. Cream cheese is a good idea. Make sure you have some kind of soy sauce. I like to use amino acids instead of soy sauce. If you like wasabi, grab some of that. And of course, don't forget your pickled ginger and sesame seeds. Spicy mayo, always a plus. Meet me back here. So for my recipe, I used 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water. Then when it was finished, I let it cool and I laid it down on the sheet pan. Once it cooled, I laid my NORI seaweed across the top. Now here is where you could put your cream cheese on top of your rice and then your NORI sheets if you prefer. Next, I sliced up my avocados and laid those on top of my NORI seaweed sheets. Once those were laid out, I topped it with some shrimp and also some salmon. My salmon was smoked salmon. Then I sprinkled it with some sesame seeds. At this point, it was pretty chilled, so I wanted to warm mine up just a little bit. I put it in the oven at 350 just for 5 minutes. Then I removed it and I added my sauces. I used some sriracha and I also used some spicy mayo. I dipped it in my liquid aminos and I am telling you, delicious, easy, perfect. You can find my podcast channel on all podcasts across any platform available to you. As always, thank you for joining me and share with your friends and family. Check out all the links available in the podcast notes. Join me next week where I will teach you how to make flat steak, or you can use round steak. So delicious, tender, it is yummy. Don't listen to what everybody else says. I will help you make it perfect. Before I go, I want to say thank you so much to everybody. Season 2 here has just exploded on podcasts for me. Keep listening and sharing with all your friends, all your family. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For any questions or sponsors or comments, please send us a text. That link is also in the show notes. Bye, friends. See you next week.